So for this art journal page, first I want to create a background, and I will start by using this stencil and some texture paste. This is a fine structured paste, which I will scrape on top of the stencil to get a nice texture into the background first. Okay, so the texture paste has dried, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some distress paint. I'm just going to pick some yellow, ochre, brown hues. This is the Rusty Hinge, Spiced Marmalade, and Wild Honey. I'm just going to dab some of it onto the page. And some white acrylic paint. Just some little blobs of paint, like that. Could also use a white distress paint, but mine is empty, so I first have to buy a new bottle. So I'm going with normal acrylic paint. And then I'm going to use my spray bottle with some water. And all I do is sprinkle the page with water so that the colors start to run and blend like that. I'm going to lift some of it back off with a paper towel. Add a little more water. And you could also spread it around with a brush to kind of blend it a little more until you like the look of it. And I'm working in a watercolor art journal here. With heavyweight watercolor pages, so the paper takes the large amount of water really good. Maybe add a little more paint into some areas. And just keep adding until I like it. Like that, for example. Okay, I like that effect now. And I'm just gonna dry the page. I'd like to add a little more to have some drips running down the page, so I'm gonna add some more paint to the top of the page, and then I'm gonna lift up the journal and spritz it with some water again so that it runs down. I know you can see that very well now, but you get the idea. Like that. Let's see, maybe a different color. Maybe a little bit of this yellow. This is the mustard seed. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so this is dry. Next thing I will do, I want to sketch a face, or half a face, like around here, and I will just sketch it in with my graphite pencil. Okay, so before I color her in a little bit, won't do too much of coloring, but just a little bit of shading. I will add a little more, more sparkle, more glimmer, more glam to this texture using Inca Gold. And I'm just gonna rub that in with my finger into some areas. You won't see a big difference now on camera. You really only see this this nice shine if you really look at it in real life. So this step might not be the most impressive step on video, but in real life it makes a big difference because it really adds a nice golden shine to those textured elements. I think I will also add in another color. This is like a turquoise, just for a little bit more contrast in some areas. Okay, so next I'm gonna color her a little bit. I'm not going to color her too much, not going too much into detail, but just want to add a little bit of shading to the face and to the hair and everything. And I'm going to use the Adirondack acrylic paint dabber as well as the distress paints and some normal acrylic paint. I'm just gonna color her in. Okay, so I'm gonna leave her as she is. Don't want to overdo it. Already kind of added a little more color than I actually planned on. But, well, that's what I do. I go with the flow. So next thing, I would like to add some words. I just printed out some words. Whenever possible, choose adventure. And then I printed out one of those butterflies, which I'm going to add to the page, as well as I got those fun mechanicals by Primo Marketing. And let's see if I might add one or two to the page as well. Actually, I want to keep them for putting on canvas, because, you know, they're really three-dimensional and really beautiful, and I don't want them to put, or I don't want to put them in an art journal, actually. So I actually wanted to save them for a canvas, but I think I will just use one or two on this page as well, just because it's, yeah, it's a nice match for the theme, for the topic, for the steampunk theme. Okay, so let's add this. Okay, so this is it. We're done with this page, and I kind of like it, I think. Yeah, I like it. So it's like, if you don't have an end result in mind, you never know what you end up with. But I really like it. I like her. She's cute. Love the page. Yeah, and it was really fun. And I hope you enjoyed this little video. Enjoyed following the process of this page coming together. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.